Hi, this is Honeymoth Tarot, and today I'm going to be doing a pick a pile reading for positive changes that are coming to you. So we have pile 1, we have pile 2 and pile 3. Feel free to pause the video so that you can meditate on whichever card you feel drawn to. If you feel drawn to multiple cards, then feel free to watch those as well. I'm also going to add crystals to the piles as well. So for pile 1 we have the blue lace agate, for pile 2 we have snowflake quartz, and then for pile 3 we have dragon's blood. Hi pile 1, so you guys chose the Ace of Earth and the blue lace agate crystal. So let's get into this reading for you. Immediately with the Ace of Pentacles, this could be referring to you coming into some money. This could be a promotion at work, could be a new job, some sort of tangible abundance that's coming to you. Positive changes coming to pile 1. Positive changes coming to pile 1. So we've got the Sun. This is a really positive card. You could be or could be dealing with Leo. This is perhaps some sort of recognition. So like I said, you could be getting a promotion, some sort of award. But the sun is generally happiness in its purest form. Also, obviously, I know this isn't going to resonate for everyone, but you could be having a baby, or you could know somebody that's having a baby. Positive changes for pile 1. Positive changes for pile 1. Feeling this one. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, this absolutely could be a job reading. Perhaps this is you having like multiple sources of income. Maybe you've like recently made an investment and the money from that is coming in soon. Or perhaps you're starting your own business, and that's also, the money from that is also kind of coming in, as well as the other job that you have. Positive changes for pile 1. Five of Wands. Yeah, I think this may perhaps be a job that isn't, it's not like your average sort of 9 to 5 job. I see you going on your own path. Yeah, I'm just looking because this guy's, he's like staring up at this seed that's in the Ace of Earth. So I think you're going after a job that's going to be like really fulfilling and also abundant for you. There could also be you could also be like in quite a competitive work environment, but I think the fact that you sort of have your own unique way of approaching things and your own ideas, I think that's what's going to make you stand out. Thank you. We've got the Six of Swords. Ah, right, I see. Okay. So perhaps you're sort of, perhaps there's some sort of decision that needs to be made, or you have already made this decision, of whether to stick with a job or whether to move on. And I think perhaps with the Six of Swords, you may be moving on to a new job, because the Six of Swords is usually traveling towards better things and leaving what no longer serves you. And I think you may be feeling like worried about whether this new job is just going to be the same as the old job. But I really don't think it is, because we've got the Sun and the Ace of Earth, which are just really positive, abundant cards. Anything else for pile one? Anything else for pile one? We got the Devil. You could be a Capricorn or Nova Capricorn. Yeah, perhaps you felt like really chained to this job just because it was providing you like money, but I don't think that it was making you like happy or spiritually fulfilled. But I think because we've got the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles here, I think I don't really think that you're focusing on this Devil energy. I want to say as well that you've like... So the devil energy is often about like addictions. So perhaps you could have been addicted to work. Like you were finding it hard to find time to rest. But I think with the Six of Swords, you have managed to find that sort of work-life balance. Just because I'm quite drawn to this person that's sleeping on the swan. Can you tell me a bit more about the Devil card, please? Just tell me a bit about this Devil card, please. King of Wands. Yeah, you definitely could be dealing with a Leo. Because there's like a lion motif in this card. I am also getting as well that you are very much a go-getter. Like you have this like really determined energy about you. Like if you have an idea, you're like, right, okay, I have to do this. It's a very determined energy. And I think for it to be sort of like attached to the Devil card, I think it was what I was saying before about you having like perhaps having such a strong work ethic that perhaps you sort of burnt yourself out a bit because you weren't you were just focusing on work and you weren't really focusing on like your personal life. But as I said, I think you are managing to get some sort of balance of that, because we've got the Two of Pentacles here, which is about balance. But yeah, pile one, I think this is a really positive reading overall, because we've got just like really abundant, positive, optimistic cards. As long as you kind of like focus on your uniqueness and like what makes you different, what sets you apart from other people, I think it's going to be really abundant for you. And just keep focusing on this like determination energy. And I think you'll get the outcome that you want, because it's highly possible. I think it's coming for you. Alright, pile one, thank you for watching. Bye. Hi, pile two. So you guys chose the Nine of Fire. This card is all about attainment, things coming to fruition. It's also about creativity. You guys also chose the Snowy Quartz. Alright, so let's see what positive changes are coming to you. Thank you. Queen of Wands. You could be very well a fire sign or dealing with a fire sign, just because we've got a lot of like fire energy here. I think your confidence has improved a lot. And I think you also could be like a creative individual. Something to do with the arts. Anything else for pile 2? You could have like a performance coming up. Whether that's like giving a speech or whether that is like a literal performance. But I think because your confidence has improved so much that this is going to be really successful, because I think you're just embodying the Queen of Wands energy. We've got the Emperor. Could be dealing with an Aries. I think this is you taking control of your life. I get like this really strong, determined energy. It's very powerful. Anything else for pile 2? Anything else for pile 2? Positive changes for pile 2. I have also realised that both of these figures are coming out of tree trunks. So yeah, I'm getting like this really stable, grounded energy. And whatever this positive thing that's coming to you, I don't really think it's like a small thing that's gonna soon pass. I think it's gonna be something that has like longevity to it. Positive change for pile 2. Positive change for pile 2. And we've got death as well. Scorpio energy. Yeah, I think you've undergone like some really intense transformation. Perhaps like before there was a tendency to sort of shrink yourself, but I think now you're like, I think you're becoming like authentically you. And a lot more like self-assured. Thank you. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, we've got 2 queens. Yeah, perhaps there was like a tendency to be very much in your head, like worrying about like what people think about you, whether you're saying the right thing. But I think now you're becoming like more grounded in your own opinion, and sort of putting yourself first. Yeah, I see a very like, obviously I know that you don't necessarily have to be a woman to be watching this reading, but because of the 2 Queen cards, I am getting like majority like a feminine energy. And I think you're kind of, I don't know, I'm getting this vibe of like a strong woman who is just herself. And if you don't like her as she is, then that's your loss. I'm just getting that kind of really empowering energy. Could I just get a bit more on the Queen of Pentacles, please? It's too many cards. I am also getting like this vibe of just like you might be a fairly quiet person, but I think that that's because you speak with purpose. It's quite specific. Anything else for the Queen of Pentacles? We got the 9 of Wands. I think like you may have or may recently find like your own tribe, like people that have your back. Like people that will stand by you, like people that really understand you. But I do want to say that this is like perhaps you sort of battling old beliefs that you had. I think I mentioned before about like a tendency to shrink yourself. You know, like to make other people more comfortable, but I don't think you're doing that anymore. I just get this really like empowered energy. Anything else for pile 2? Thank you. We've got the Page of Swords. Yeah, this could be something to do with like public speaking or just the way that you speak. Perhaps you kind of like felt that your words like weren't I don't know, like maybe there was a tendency to like not say how you were feeling or not to speak your own truth. But I think that now with the Page of Swords, you are starting to do that. I get that you're starting to say no a lot more as well. Setting boundaries with people. But yeah, pile 2, I think this is like a really... I'm getting like a very strong, empowered... just like a very mature, confident energy. And I think it's taken you a lot of work to get here. But I think that if you stay in this Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles energy, like that more positive, confident mindset, I think it's just going to have this chain reaction. But yeah, speak your truth. Because I think speaking your mind is going to really... it's going to be really empowering for you. Alright, pile 2. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hi, pile 3. So you guys chose the Perception card as well as the Dragon's Blood. Put those over there. So right off the bat, the Perception card is usually kind of looking at your mindset and the way that you perceive things, and then in turn kind of how that shapes your reality. So you could be called at this time to look at something from a different perspective. So we've got the World, some sort of conclusion. Obviously I know that this is a different deck, but they're both 21. So you could be seeing the number 21 or the number 3. The word connection popped into my head. So it could be possibly like the completion of a connection, or perhaps it's your like connection to the rest of the world, like the way that you interact with people. Yeah, I am getting that perhaps, like, I don't know, perhaps the way that you sort of interact with people isn't, like, conventional. Perhaps, like, maybe you're a bit, like, socially awkward. And so maybe in turn I'm kind of getting there might be, like, a bit of isolation. We've got the Five of Cups. I'm getting like seeing something as a gift or as a blessing. Yeah, maybe there's like something that's different about you, or something that people have pointed out is odd. But I'm getting that you're not meant to see that as like a weakness. I'm getting that you're being called to sort of change your perception on it and see it as a strength. It's far too many just flew out. Thank you. I'll take this one. Two of Cups. Yeah, perhaps some sort of connection, like I said earlier. Yeah, maybe perhaps you have like recently undergone like a breakup, or you've like cut ties with a friend or a family member. You know, I think this person like meant a lot to you. I'm getting like the word symbiotic in my head. And I think that it feels like a great loss, but I think you're being called to like look at this loss in a different way. Because, you know, like usually the people that walk out of our lives, although it's like really painful, they're kind of making way for connections that are more aligned with us, that are going to be more like fulfilling. Thank you. And we got the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, perhaps this connection, like someone was really like pouring themselves into it, investing like a lot of time, and perhaps like somebody else was just sort of, you know, basically like taking advantage of like your generous nature. Just possibly like a different storyline, like maybe some sort of investment that you've recently made will receive, it will like cause you to receive a bit of money on the side. Take these two. Knight of Cups and the Temperance. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you could be a Sagittarius yourself. Yeah, I think this is okay, so I know that I tend to kind of like do different storylines, but it's just because I see like so many different interpretations. So if you're kind of like resonating with the breakup storyline, perhaps like this past like breakup and past loss, like if you're able to kind of change your perception about it, like learn from the experience, grow from it, I think you will receive like the Knight of Cups, like, you know, it literally is like that kind of like knight in shining armor kind of energy. Yeah, you just have to be patient with the Temperance. Yeah, I think there's definitely some sort of gift, like whether that is like a new connection or whether that is like, I don't know, I'm just getting like this emotional fulfillment that you're like really close to receiving. But I think spirit, the universe, God, whatever you kind of refer that to, they're reminding you to be patient at this time. with the Temperance card. And to kind of focus on the things, like, I just keep looking at this Perception card. And I think it's just like reminding you to, I don't know, like try and alter your perception of these past experiences, you know, like these losses in our lives like definitely can be seen as gains. You know, like that whole saying of like one door closes, another opens. I am also getting like a very nurturing kind of energy. I think this positive change is that you're going to be like looking after yourself, like really looking after yourself, and not just kind of the basic care of like a long hot bath and lighting some candles. It's deeper than that. It's real self-love where you kind of look at past mistakes, alter those behaviors, like really kind of work on yourself, work on personal growth. I just want to get like if there's anything else for pile 3, but this is like a really hopeful, positive reading. I think you just have to sort of, you know, kind of alter your mindset a bit, because you have got like some really, you've got like really good things going on, and then you've got things like really good that are also coming towards you. I got the words cycle of abundance. So yeah, I think like as soon as you can kind of get into that more abundant mindset, that mindset that you attract good things because you deserve good things, as soon as you can get into that, I think you'll be unstoppable, and I think it's just going to attract like so many good things for you. Anything else for pile 3? What is the Six of Pentacles? I'm just curious. Anything for the Six of Pentacles? Page of Cups. Yes, we've got the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. I'm getting like artistic fulfillment. So you could be like an artist or like work in the arts, or perhaps you're kind of like starting to express yourself like in an emotional, healthy way. I think Six of Pentacles with the Page of Cups, to me, that would be feeding your inner child. I think that's like really listening to what brings you joy, like what, you know, like what your childhood self may have perhaps been like missing. And I think like the great thing with like growing up is the fact that we get to, I don't know, I guess like be our own parent and kind of heal that inner child. Yeah, this is a really like healing, positive change for you, pile 3. All right, pile 3. Thanks for watching. Bye.